Hey, good morning, guys. I'm just now leaving the gym. I decided to do something a little different in my routine. So I went to the 6 a.m. cycling class. Woo! And it's funny because just dragging Monday mornings. I know a lot of you guys are too. And I normally work out on Monday morning, but not to that intensity. So it was definitely a wake-up call. But the reason I wanted to change some things is because one, I'm not going to get my full workouts in. I might still get them. I got a lot of stuff going on this week, so I just wanted to make sure I got my cardio. But people have been talking to me about how much they're seeing changes in my body, and even I'm starting to see it now. And I can't tell you, that excites me and scares me at the same time. Because whenever I get close to my goal, in particularly for weight loss, but I sabotage myself in other places too. But whenever I get close to really achieving a dream, I'll start to get nervous. I'll start to sabotage myself, just tricking myself and procrastinating and talking myself out of doing things that have been working, and I just start tripping, literally. I'll come up with any excuse, and it'll sound valid in my mind to not follow through. And so this time I said, okay, you know what? I'm getting close to my goal. So let's turn it up a notch. Let's turn it up. I was doing spin twice a week along with boxing, but I'm thinking, let's turn it up to like 3 times a week. Let's try to do spin 3 times a week now. Let's not just creep across the finish line. Let's crush it. Let's attack it. Let's go after this thing like somebody stole something from you. And I think that's the best way to defeat your own excuses, your own fears. I'm kind of afraid of success, guys. I gotta admit it. It's an uncomfortable change, and I was talking about uncomfortable changes with a client last week about how we're so accustomed to living with less than, living below our own standards, living with misery, dysfunction, anger, resentment, unforgiveness. We get used to that. So when real love comes in, when real compassion, when real joy comes into our life, we don't know how to react. And for a lot of us, if it's a momentary situation like a birthday, a holiday, or a week's vacation, we can handle that. But if success starts to become the norm, what do you do? What do you do? How do you react when sobriety becomes an everyday lifestyle thing? When eating healthy becomes the normal? When having people appreciate you and love you and care about you is an everyday thing? Do you have an allergic reaction and start to freak out? Do you start to find ways to sabotage it by pushing people away? Do you start to isolate and start to find reasons to tell yourself why you don't deserve this? Because if that's the case, you need to turn up the heat. You need to turn up the heat. You need to add more to your positive routine to push yourself over the finish line. You got to do it. You got to do it, man. And I don't care if that means, working out more, going to more meetings, hanging around more positive people, drinking more water. You know who that's for. Whatever it takes, reading your Bible more, praying more, spending more time with your kids, laughing more. smiling more, letting things go and not holding on to them. Whatever positive, healthy thing you need to add, you need to do that now while you can see the finish line. When you see that thing, when you could just barely see it. It kind of reminds me of when we were backpacking, one of the couple of times we went. And I remember hiking up the mountain, and when we started to crest the top and I started to see it, it was just phenomenal. And during the last clip of that, I jogged up it. I said, screw that. I'm not just limping across. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run. And you gotta choose to run. When the world has beat you down and said you can't do it, and you start to see that you're about to finish strong. Finish strong. Okay, I love you guys. Keep me in prayer this week. I got some stuff going on. I got a couple commercials coming out. Stay tuned. And it's going to be exciting. All right. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.